when she says, our music and our company, we will say, where's Hale, Chester? Where's Hale? Now, come on, everyone, let's try it. Our music and our company.
Where's Hale, Chester? Where's Hale?
Oh, bravo, you are such good actors. Oh, this is going to be a great evening.
And be thou true. For many, this year was one long trial, with accusations and denial. Oh, Jay, can you see by the dawn's early light, why the trial was on from morn till night? Our performance this eve will happily be 90% OJ free. Well, you know, they say a mirror never lies, but tonight, the mirror might surprise the ones that look in its mirrored gaze, expecting the common affirming praise. For in the mirror might lie the truth or lie the lie. We know, forsooth, that in a mirror, right is left and left is right. But in our sight is downs and ups and down. Methinks that...
Ha ha! Can't find a rhyme, can you? You know, they say memory is the first thing to go.
Who says that?
Says what?
Oh, why don't you take your leave and thereby raise the cultural level of this audience?
Oh, that hurt. Major ego damage.
Are you wounded?
No, just sort of sore, sire.
Well, pull yourself together then, and let's get on with it. We have to start the beginnings because the royal procession is about to begin. Is everyone ready? Is everyone in? Then by my words, let the feast begin. Trumpets blow like clarion call, and singers hie thee to the hall.
O great and mighty Lord, that is joyful feast they bring. The virgins as the infants adored and King of kings. The worthy comes incarnate, descending from on high, and cherubim sing anthems to shepherds from the sky. And we with them triumphant repeat the hymn again. To God on high be glory, and peace on earth to men. To God on high be glory, and peace on earth to men.
Come bravely on, my masters, and we shall be tasters of curious dishes that are brave and fine.
Where they that do such cheer afford, I'll lay my knife upon the board. My master and my dame they do not find.
Come thee, butler, fill the bowl, and let it round the table roll. When it is up, I'll tell thee more anon.
Wassail, wassail, wassail.
Wassail, wassail, all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
So here's to Cherry and to his right our brave God send our master a good Christmas pie. A good Christmas pie that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
So here's to Broadway and to her broad hall. May God send our master a good drop of corn. A good drop of corn that may we all sing. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Come, butler, come, fill us a bowl of the best, and we hope that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you bring us a bowl too small, then down shall go by to the bowl and all. Here's to the maiden, the lily that's tall, who tripped to the door and put back a lock, who tripped to the door and pulled back a pin. For to that be Charlie Wassail lives in. Wassail, wassail, all over the town. Our toast it is white and our linen it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Lords and ladies, our gracious host bids thee rise for our wassail toast.
A toast to maids and toast to all, the feast will follow soon. We wish to spread some Christmas cheer within the banquet room. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
Lords of the kingdom, we welcome thee to our home. Now, from the castle host, hear my toast. Drink it well. Here then, I bid thee wassail, and down with him who will not say, drink hail.
Drink hail!
A toast to all here under 20. May they find love and cash aplenty.
Drink hail!
A toast to all of 39 who are or have been for some time.
Drink hail!
A toast to all who are 50. May they find life at 50 nifty.
Drink hail!
To all of 68, may they always find it ne'er too late.
Drink hail!
A toast to all of 93. May they endure a century.
Drink hail!
One last toast, the final page, to those who don't admit their age.
Drink hail!
May the peace and joy of Christmas tide within thy hearts this year abide.
Drink hail!
Sorry. I forgot the rest of my lines. Sorry! Hear ye! I remember. Hear ye! Order in the court.
Yeah, good idea. But you should have said something like this, I think. Hear ye, there is an odor in the court. Smells like something fishy in here. It must be a cover-up. Oh, it is a cover-up. Oh. What is this? It's a glove. Oh, turn on the cameras.
Hear ye!
Now join our hands and hearts together in prayer, and may God bless us all, from the eldest to the least.
The boar's head and their eye be decked with bays and rosemary, and I pray your masters be meri potestis in convivio. Caput apri defero, redens lates Domino.
Welcome, thee that are here, and may you all have right good cheer.
And also have good right fare, and ye shall sing ere ye go.
The boar's head, I understand, the finest dish in all the land. which thus all bedecked with gay garland, let us servire cantico. Caput apri de ferro, reins laudes Domino.
Welcome be, everyone, for ye shall sing soon anon. How ye fast that ye be done, and ye shall sing ere ye go.
Our steward hath provided this in honor of the King of bliss, which on this day to be served is in regiment atrio. Caput apri de ferro, reins laudes Domino.
Now join our hands and hearts in prayer, and thank the Lord for this blessed feast. And may he bless us, everyone, from the eldest to the least.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise him, all creatures here below. Praise him, all of the heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
The next case being that of Master Llewellyn, keeper of the royal game.
I will represent Master Llewellyn.
Very well. What is the charge?
He is charged with poaching, Your Grace.
Well, poaching deer, poaching pheasants, or poaching partridge?
It was only eggs, Your Honor.
You were poaching eggs.
Well, I like some poached.
Then I will set an example. You are hereby sentenced to 2 years of collecting little bitty hummingbird eggs for the Royal Ukrainian Society of Tiny Egg Painters. I guess you could say that the yoke's on you.
I could say that, but I wouldn't, especially when they didn't laugh when you said it.
Enough! For poaching eggs should not be a crime, but still he will be doing time. For doing time, the king believes, is a darn good way to catch mean thieves. Next supplicant.
The case of Warren the Willoughby versus the poet, Edgar West.
Who is counsel?
I will represent Madam Willoughby.
Anyone present more or less will know that I represent Master West.
What are the charges?
causing bodily harm and or death to a beautiful but large, uncaring, insensitive, but nevertheless uncommonly exquisite mammal.
He did cause the horse of Madame Willoughby to stop breathing and end its horsey existence.
No, he didn't. He killed me horse. He did the deed, I cannot lie. He did cause one of his horse to die. He went right up to me, horse, and read a blooded poetry in his ear until the poor animal died of pure, unadulterated boredom. Master West, it is your moment of glory. Please tell the court your side of the story. Which whatever you do, this be the thing. Do not admit to anything.
He was sick and tired, so I aspired to bring him cheer into his ear, and depressing time with refreshing rhyme.
Your turgid verse killed him.
Refreshing rhyme is no crime.
Nothing is worse than turgid verse.
Refreshing rhyme.
Turgid verse.
Refreshing rhyme. All right, good night. So I killed your bloody horse. I couldn't help it. Nobody's perfect.
You say you're a poet. Do you have your poetic license with you?
No, Your Grace. His poetic license was revoked.
Then you are hereby convicted of writing poetry after your poetic license was revoked. Now this will be poetic justice. You are hereby sentenced to 5 years of hard labor, or 1 semester of creative writing, whichever seems long.
There is no doubt a horse is dead. He poured his poetry into its head. A terrible way to take its leave from puffed up poetical recitative.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, so bring some out here. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring some out here. We all love figgy pudding, we all love figgy pudding, we all love figgy pudding, so bring some out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye! This day is ruling day. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye! On this day, the king will hear all supplications, adorations, appellations, and entreaties. Any citizen of the realm who has just complaint or just cause for redress may this day appear before the king and be granted a ruling. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye! This day is ruling day. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye! Hear ye!
Hey, did you hear that?
What?
I said, did you hear that?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I have my hands over my ears.
Take your hands off your ears, then you can.
Ah, yes, much better. Now, what were you saying?
Well, I was saying, did you hear that?
Well, how could I? I had my hands over my ears. I couldn't hear a thing.
Right, I forgot. Well, this day is ruling ruling day.
You don't say.
I do say. You know, let's pretend we're lawyers. That way we can get a better seat in the court. If anyone asks, we can say we are just practicing law, not really doing it.
But have you passed the bar?
Well, I never took it, but you don't need to know much to pass the bar exam. Just red wine with meat, white wine with fish, and tip 20%. How hard can that be?
Well, it can't be too hard. Most politicians are lawyers.
Oh, do you think there will be cameras in the court? If there are, I want to be sure they get my good side.
Well, it is highly unlikely, since they haven't been invented yet. But it looks like there will be a court painter.
Yes, make sure you smile when she looks this way. There she is, she's looking at us. Smile.
Say, who do you think will be judge?
It will most certainly be the king, even though some people call him Judge Ego. I'm not sure why. Let's quietly find a seat, huh?
Jester, Merchant-sire, please approach the bench.
We are, your grace.
No, I mean this bench.
But your grace, this bench appears to be occupied.
No, take a seat.
Oh, well, if you insist. I'll take this one and you can take that.
No, no, no. Just be seated.
All right.
Today being the day of ruling, all supplicants, appellants, and adjurers may now approach the bench. Your Honor, Your Grace, Your Majesty, all in one person.
Cut it out. Next case.
You may be seated. The next case being that of Abner Peabody versus Chester Bateman.
Who is counsel?
Well, I will represent Master Peabody.
I will represent Mr. Bateman, sire.
Well, what is the charge?
He called me a name.
Well, sticks and stones shall break my bones, but pigs shall never harm thee.
Case
But he
dismissed.
called me a newt.
A newt? That is wicked. Apologize at once.
Okay, okay. I am sorry that you are a newt.
I'm not a newt.
All right, I am sorry that you are not a newt.
That's it. You are sentenced to balance the budget in 7 years. No, 5 years. No, 7 years. Yes, 5 years. Or 7 years. Or 9 years. 9 years. Yes, 9 years.
Dad, I feel like I've been totally neutered.
Bailiff, has not one person come forward who claims to be pretender to the throne?
Not one, my lady.
Surely in our vast kingdom, someone must fit the royal boots.
One would certainly think so, my lady.
Hey, stop right there! I can't stop. I don't have any time. What this boot is, it nearly fits me. This is the royal boot, and it belongs to my royal foot. No, it doesn't. That boot does not fit your foot at all. You have to squeeze your toes. It doesn't fit, and I don't have to get it. Give it. Get it on. If you would just stop for a second, I can show you that that boot also fits me like a glove. I shan't stop now. I'm on my way to the royal court to make my claim as pretender to the throne. And nobody says the boot fits wearing. I get to wear it.
If you notice, that boot is on the other foot. And that foot is mine.
Let go, you noisy knave.
No, you let go, you pretended pocket up a pocket.
Oh, enough! What jabbering prattle dares to disturb this court?
I prattle not.
Oh,
I'm here to make my claim as royal pretender to the throne. Give it over.
yes. You guys must be twins or something.
Never! Heaven forbid that my mother could bear such insignificant dross.
Heaven forbid that thy mother even admits being present at thy birth.
What?
Oh, be gone, both of you, before your caterwauling disturbs His Majesty.
What manner of mayhem have we here?
Oh, by your leave, your grace, we seem to have two candidates who claim to fit the royal boot.
Two? We cannot have two pretenders. That would be too pretentious. Only one shall be my successor. And today the royal court shall decide who gets the royal boot And who gets the royal shaft?
But wait, Your Grace, they cannot appear before the court without counsel.
I know that, you fool. I did not get to be king by being dumb.
Let them choose their counsel. If they cannot afford counsel, one will be appointed by the court.
Your Grace, I shall be most pleased to represent the one with elegance, grace, style, and shillings. You know, the rich one. After all, do not the rich deserve the best justice their coin can buy?
Your Grace, I have neither pounds nor pence. Nothing but the shirt on me back, and me good looks.
Why don't you let the jester represent him? Surely she will bring him the best justice his pence or lack of it can buy.
Good idea.
Pity he has pants with no pockets and pockets with no pence.
Well, anyway, on with the trial and on with the royal boot.
The royal court is still in session. The matter of the determination of the rightful pretender to the throne shall herewith, before be decided. But he who has like he who hath testimony, present himself at this time or forever hold his peace. The trying on of the royal boot.
Your Grace, I would like to make an opening statement on behalf of my client. As you can see from his elegant bearing and impeccable manner of dress, he is of royal blood. He will make a splendid king. He will force the kingdom to live within its budget and stop spending money foolishly on such things as education, the arts, and the poor people. His plan is this: teach the poor people to make art and then sell it in the open market. When they fail to sell their wares, it will be a good education for them. Yes, education through capitalism. Let business set priorities through profit. You see, he does care about education, the arts, and the poor people. He just does not want to pay for it.
Your Grace, my client, Master Drover, though poor in material goods, he is, well, he comes from sturdy peasant stock. Though rough in demeanor, he is noble in thought. Though low in means, he is high in spirit. Yet he would make a compellingly compassionate king.
I'll go first. My client would like to go first. Would you believe he gets paid to say the obvious?
Incoming.
Look, it's a boutonniere.
There! It fits! The trial is over! It fits! The trial is over! I just said that!
I object!
So do I! He's repeating everything that's been said! Repeating everything that's been said? Yeah, he did it again!
I still object!
You are just being objectionable!
And you are out of order! Just have your client try on the royal boot. But first, as a precaution, have him put a rubber glove on his foot so as not to befoul the royal boot. You can't be too cautious these days.
See, it fits too!
What did you say?
He said, "Ahoo! See, it fits too."
Oh, I like that. A man of very few words. So refreshing in a court of law.
Since the boot almost, but not quite, fits both pretenders to the throne, we herewith, hereupon, and hereunder declare this trial to be thus far, hereby, inconclusive.
Oh, to pretend to the royal throne, each one hoping that he alone would fit the boot with no dispute and claim the throne to be his own.
The trial of the millennium, part 2A, the calling of witnesses.
Don't you think they should have witnesses?
A trial without witnesses, that's like us.
It's exactly. It goes without saying.
It certainly did this time. You didn't give me a chance
Finish
to.
it later. We must have witnesses.
Jester Mertensire, please approach the bench.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, your grace!
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, your majesty!
Do you have witnesses to call?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call King Charles II.
I beg your pardon, but he has been dead for over 200 years.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I didn't even know he was sick. Well then, how about King Charles III?
He has also been dead for 150 years.
King Charles IV?
Dead.
Charles V?
Still dead.
All right, how about the big one, Henry VIII?
Not born yet.
Okay, sire, we would like to call Drover's mother.
The court calls Drover's mother.
What? Say it again.
The court calls Drover's mother.
You boys, when are you next king? Your son, the next king. That is twiddling twaddle. You see, the food actually very nearly fits my boy. I raised him as my own, and he is going to be the next king. Oh, really? He probably trimmed his toenails back to the joint to make the food fit. We could all call him King Sophie. Everyone, hail King Sophie! Hail King Sophie!
Hail King Sophie!
Hail King Sophie! Now, you brave peasants, but when I am the queen mother, you will jest no more. Beggars can't be choosers, and beggars can't be kings. I'm here. Am I late? I hope I'm not too late. I came as soon as I got your call. I'm not late, am I, Your Highness? Are you the Highness? Kind of short to be a Highness, ain't ya? Hello, over there. I've never been to court before. Where do I stand? Do I swear? Somebody said I have to swear. I want you to know I don't swear, never had a reason to. Hope you don't make me swear. That would go against me a lot.
Raise your right hand. No, your other right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh, well, you caught me off guard on that first one, didn't you? This is me first time. Can I just go for half the truth? Lady Maud, I'm your son's counsel. You got two things wrong there, buddy. First, I ain't Lady Maud, and second, you're fired. I can counsel me own boy. But I'm appointed by the court. Well, you are disappointed by me.
I have appointed the jester to be counsel to your son, and she will remain as just.
What? Who do you think you are?
I think I am the king.
Oh, good thinking, yes, good thinking. Oh, yes. Then you are the Highness, I see. Yes, you've got the crown and everything. Put on the kitten, let's get out of here. We'll go home, I'll make you some porridge.
No, Mother, not till I'm the king.
Such a peevish tenacity. I love that in your son. Maud, why don't you tell us about your son? Start at the beginning. Well, I was at this ladies' hospital in London town. I think I had twins. I do remember the nursery. There was a great hustling and bustling, folderol. What happened? Well, one of the midwives came in, all nervous-like, and said to me,
Terribly sorry, Mom. I think there's been a mix-up. You see, one of the little nippers climbed out of his crib and into the next crib. And when we found them, we didn't know who was who or which was which, and we tried to put one back into the empty crib and accidentally dropped him on his little head.
Oh, he cried and he cried and he cried. And then what happened? He bawled and he bawled and he bawled. And then what happened? And then he wailed and he wailed and he wailed. And then they said, this one must be the Prince of Wales. So they put him in the fancy crib. I don't know what the little thing, but he's been kind of like royalty ever since. It's kind of funny, you know. One day you're a wee one waiting to be changed, and there's drops on your head and says you're the Prince of Wales, and you put your foot in a boot and it fits. And before you know it, you're the next king. I'd say that's life on the fast track.
I object. This is all hearsay.
Of course it is. That's why we have her here, so we can hear what her has to say. That is her say.
Objection overruled. Merton, sire, do you wish to cross-examine this witness?
Yes, your grace, thank you. Maud. May I call you Maud?
You can call me anything you want, Murdy, as long as you don't call me late for dinner. That was my grandfather's favorite joke. We laughed about that a lot in Metamora. Not a lot to laugh about in Metamora.
Maud, did you indeed have twins?
Yes, indeed, I did have twins.
No further questions.
Very well. Maud, you may step down.
I would like to call Elizabeth the nanny.
Well, it's about time. I've been sitting back in the shadows listening to the dribbling dribble of this peasant woman. How can you listen to someone who... Oh, it's all just too emotional. Yes, emotions happen, don't they?
Please, could you tell us about the early recollections of your charge?
I, too, remember the London Ladies' Hospital. The queen came in on the same day as the aforementioned peasant woman.
Did she have a baby?
She had a baby boy. Yes, that's it. A baby boy. She left the boy in my charge, and I have raised him as my own ever since, away from the harsh glare of candles.
Ah, yes. Tell us about his early years.
I remember when he was a young boy, and he and his friends used to play King of the Hill. He would get up real early to be on the hill first, then pour hot oil on his friends and watch as they slid off the side of the hill. It was something to watch, let me tell you. He was the king.
Was there anything else?
Oh my, yes. The little prince loved collecting taxes from the smaller boys so they could use the road in front of his house. It was so cute. If they didn't pay, he would send his army of friends to collect. He made so much money.
Oh, I rest my case.
Very well. Jester, do you wish to cross-examine this witness?
No, but I would like to ask her some questions.
Proceed.
Okay. Damn, Elizabeth. When these two young men were born, is it not true that a young girl was born as well?
Well, yes. And no. She was not a young girl when she was born. She was just a baby.
When this young girl was born, who was the mother of the child?
I'd rather not say.
Is it not true that the mother of the baby girl is in this very room?
I won't say. You can't force me.
Sire, I would like to recall this witness later.
Very well. Elizabeth, you may step down.
But the results are still inconclusive. We still have two pretenders to the throne.
We must bring in the royal mirror.
According to the custom of the kingdom, anyone who looks into the royal mirror and sees the image of a king shall indeed be the next king.
Three babies born on the very same day to almost fit the boot, they say. But one alone will be the king. The mirror will tell us this evening.
Oh, go first. That way to get to see my kingly image.
All right. Now look in the mirror and I'll say the words. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the kingliest one of all?
How repulsive! This is not the image of a king. My life's dream is shattered. I shall be forced to go into politics, or much worse, become a high school teacher.
Tough luck, counterfeit. That narrows the field down considerably. Now hold that mirror up for me, your next king.
All right, let's get on with it. I will say the words. Mirror, mirror, in the hall, who's the kingliest one of all?
No, no, no! This can't be right. We can't be twins. Oh, heaven forbid. I'm not the next king.
Excuse me, is this the royal court?
Yes, of course it's the royal court.
Well, I must speak with the king.
He's very busy. Today is ruling day.
His Majesty will want to hear what I have to say. By your leave, Your Grace, I must have a word with you.
It is all right, bailiff. Oh, yes, young lady.
Oh, hi, Mum. Well, when I was born in London Ladies' Hospital, the Queen was there. According to me, Mum, the Queen sent me home in this large, beautiful boot, the one I wear today. They said I completely fit into it, would you believe? My whole body and everything.
I believe it.
Oh, be quiet, you new blogging good-for-nothing oaf. Well, the Queen said that when I got big enough to wear the boot on me foot, I should come to the castle and ask the king for the other boot. So that's why I'm here. Could I have me boot now?
Well, yes. Bailiff, give her the royal boot, so to speak. And Merton, get her a chair.
It fits like a hand in a glove. Sir, I would like to call
Elizabeth and Annie, please.
Well, I suppose one good surprise deserves another.
Elizabeth, I know what a terrible burden it has been for you to carry this secret with you all these years.
I promise never to say anything to anyone.
But today you must tell the court exactly what happened that fateful day.
I know I must. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I share the secret with one who is in this room. We vowed never to tell. The day these two boys were born, a girl was also born. The two boys were born to this peasant woman, and the girl was born to the queen.
Yes, go on.
Well, the queen was quite distressed because the king wanted only a son. So this woman said,
"Why don't you take one of me boys and I'll take your daughter? Always wanted a daughter, and no one need know. Mum's the word, Mum."
The queen agreed.
No, it isn't so.
Yes, quite so. I raised the boy as a prince, and she raised the prince as a peasant. It is no surprise to me that she fits the royal boot.
She will also see the king when she looks into the royal mirror.
Well, does that mean then she will be king? Or will she be queen?
I think she will be a king.
No, she will most certainly be a queen. Because she is a girl.
First, she must look into the royal mirror.
I'd just soon go home with me mum if it's all the same to you. I feel like I've already been on a game show. I got these fantastical boots. That's enough for me. I'm happy. Bye, leave. Ta-ta.
No, stay or leave. You must first look into the royal mirror. I'll hold it myself to be sure there's no higgledy-piggledy.
I've never seen myself in a mirror before. Ow! I look like a king. I always thought I looked a bit more feminine than that.
Mary, I hereby proclaim you the next king.
Ain't that something? I'm the new king. Shouldn't I be Queen Mary?
I'm sorry to tell you, but the name Queen Mary was already spoken for. Something about this big, big boat.
Mary, you will be the next king after I die.
Well, when'll that be?
Hopefully all of several years.
Well, I hope it is fully several years. In the meantime, I'd like to go back home. Me mum makes the best portrait in the whole world.
Yes, and the court painter paints the best portraits in the whole world.
Look.
All rise and hail King Mary. Hail King Mary. Hail King Mary.
All hail King Mary, now hail King Mary. Hail Mary, Harry Kings all now hail. Sing merry men and maids to hail King Mary, and thus ends our courtly tale.
Jester, Mertensire, come here. Do you know what I would like for you to do now? I would like for you to perform a small little ditty for us.
What little ditty would that be?
Why, the 12 days of Christmas. Is something the matter?
No, Your Grace.
Then why aren't you getting ready to perform?
We are, Your Grace.
Well, the jester is clear over hither, and you are over yon.
Ah, yes.
Go ahead.
We're ready now.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
8 maids a-milking. 7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
9 ladies dancing. 8 maids a-milking. 7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
10 lords a leaping,
9 ladies dancing. 8 maids a-milking. 7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
11 pipers piping.
10 lords a leaping,
9 ladies dancing. 8 maids a-milking. 7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
12 drummers drumming,
11 pipers piping.
10 lords a leaping,
9 ladies dancing. 8 maids a-milking. 7 swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
The silent swan, when she saw death, did sing a most beautiful song.
The silver swan
to speak of love, and yea, if thou lovest me, know not why.
Love not me for comely grace, for my pleasing eye or face, nor for any outward part, no, nor for my constant heart. Keep therefore a woman's eye, and love me still, but know not why. Outside of same reason still, to dote upon me ever. For those may fail or turn to ill, or turn to ill. So now and I shall sever. Keep therefore a true eye, and love me still, but know not why. And love me still, but know not why. So hast thou the same reason still, to dote upon me, to dote upon me, to dote upon me
Speak not of love. My love doth not favor me, but another. Who shall gain her favor?
Too well I know who's happy, too well I know who's happy, fa la 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 la. So well I know who's happy, too well I know who's happy, fa la 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 la. But I'll not have it so, I will not have it so, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. But I'll not have it so, I will not have it so, fa la 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 la. So well I know who's favored, too well I know who's favored, fa la 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 la. So well I know who's favored, too well I know who's favored, fa la 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 la. But I cannot say, alas I cannot say, fa la 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 la. But I cannot say, alas I cannot say, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Oh, if I could but say now, if I could only say now, fa la 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 la. Oh, if I could but say now, if I could only say now, fa la 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 la. Who comes, who goes, who stays? Who goes, who comes, who stays? Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Who comes, who goes, who stays? Who goes, who comes, who stays? Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la.
But I tell a tale of joyful love and springtime. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do do ba 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 do. It was a love and 'tis last with the hail of the hail we know. That all the green cornfields still ding. Hey, ding-a-ding, 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 ding. Sweet lovers love the spring. And never take the present time with the hay and the hoe and the hay-riding-o. For love is grounded with the crime in springtime, the only pretty ring time.
No more talk of love. Let us turn our thoughts toward this season.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Draw the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Christmas treasure, la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, la 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 la. Heedless of the wind or weather, la 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 la.
We do sing of a love greater than all others.
A shoot shall come forth out of Jesse, and a bud shall grow out of its roots. The Spirit of life shall be with him, the Spirit of wisdom and truth. Then the lamb shall lie down with the leopard, and the lion will straw with the ox. For the hand of a child shall lead them to the peaceable kingdom of God. From out of the wells of salvation will he draw us the waters of life. His way shall be girdled with justice, the light of his life shall be love. Then the lamb shall lie down with the leopard, and the lion will eat straw with the ox. For the hand of a child shall lead them to the peaceable kingdom of God. He'll come from the edge of his heaven, and the earth shall be torn from its place. Our life shall be filled with his radiance, as flood waters cover the sea. Then the lamb shall lie down with the leopard, and the lion will eat straw with the ox. For the hand of a child shall lead them to the peaceable kingdom of God.
And as a shepherd calls his sheep, so we are called.
You that want to my pipe sound, take the lead to tread your ground. Shepherds leave your pasture sweet, miru, miru, miru. You that want to my pipe sound, take the lead to tread your ground. Shepherds leave your pasture sweet, miru, miru, miru. No triumphing bread comes he, all in pomp and majesty, monarch of the world and king. Liru, liru, liru. Triumphing great comes he, all in pomp and majesty, monarch of the world and king. Liru, liru, liru. Here met together in winter weather, hand in hand uniting, the holy child complete. Liru, 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 so list him, dare to resist him, we are both uniting, his praise shall never sing. Liru, 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 liru,
We celebrate the birth of our Savior, whose grace is everlasting.
Of the Father's love begotten, ere the worlds began to be, He is Alpha and Omega, He the source, the ending, of the things that are that have been, and that future ye shall see, evermore and evermore.
Forever, forever blessed, when the Virgin fell of grace, by the Holy Ghost conceiving, let the Savior of the race.
And the babe thou wast Redeemer, first revealed His sacred face, evermore and evermore. O ye heights of heaven, adore Him, angels hosts His praises sing, God's dominions bow before Him, and extol our God and King. Let no tongue on earth be silent, every voice in concert ring, evermore and evermore and evermore.
What can we bring him? But what gift would befit a king?
What shall I bring? What shall I bring? What shall I bring to thy shrine?
What shall I bring to thy praise? What shall I bring? I will bring grapes to Him hanging in clusters, baskets of figs for the child to enjoy.
What shall I bring?
What shall I bring? What shall I bring to the child? What shall I bring to thy manger? What shall
How great and wonderful a mystery that these should behold the newborn babe lying in the stall.
Blessed is the virgin who is counted worthy to bear the Lord Jesus Christ.
Young in flesh, had the wisdom of God. Yet he also bore the sacrifice.
Such wonder that accompanies our Lord.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, who shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him lost, the babe, the Son of Mary. Why lies he in such mean state, where rocks and earth are feeding? Good Christian, fear for sinners, hear the silent word is pleading. No spear shall pierce him through, the cross be borne for me, for you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come pleasant King, to own him, the King of the King salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise the song on high, the virgin sings the lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Let us celebrate with joy the coming of the Lord.
I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. They sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. They sailed into Bethlehem on Christmas Day in the morning. And all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day in the morning.
All the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. All the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Then let us all rejoice, amen, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Then let us all rejoice, amen, on Christmas Day. Christmas Day in the morning.
I saw three ships come sailing in,
sailing on Christmas morning.
We singers of the Madrigals and all who made this feast wish you a Merry Christmas from the eldest to the least.
And we add our wishes that your new year be bright, and we bid you add your voices as we sing Silent Night.
Of laughter, love, joy, and peace.
And we remember those like Tiny Tim, and we remember our friends. We remember Tim's words as we leave in a run. God bless us, everyone.